Everybody.
Well,
it's a number of things with Mariota though. Oh God.
Here we go. We're live, man, and yeah. If anybody that saw that ass whooping on Thursday,
that's what
we pretty much look we pretty much look like what Adesanya looked like last night, out on our feet. Okay, if anybody saw that fight last night,
oh my Jesus Christ!
That came coming. He hasn't been himself in a couple of fights.
God.
I didn't even see it, but I knew he was going. I knew he was going to lose his last fight. He just don't have the heart in it. His heart ain't in it anymore.
That dude threw that left. That joker like he was gone. That was like. Well, did he just? I mean, anyway.
I'll say this, man. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Ain't no Falcons football today, thankfully, because we can't take it, within that amount of time. We can't take it. Y'all got 10 days, and we'll talk about that. They got 10 days to right the ship. And hopefully, we got some guys from the crew that's going to be going to the game, and they're going to be seeing it live. And
yes, sir.
Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to say happy belated Veterans Day to our vet above my head.
One time for the vets, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for your service.
Yes,
and so everybody that's out there that's either serving, everybody's out there that's either serving or you served or you have a loved one that served or whatever like that, man. Happy belated Veterans Day to all y'all. We could use some real veterans on our team, goddammit. But above my head, they're suffering from PTSD from Thursday night football. We all suffering, man. The Falcons therapist that needs therapy. Juan.
Hey, today ain't gonna be roses and sunshine. I'm on IR until these Falcons get it together, but we're gonna have difficult conversations today. So yeah, we gut punching people.
Oh yeah.
Above my head, we got our vet, resident vet, our coach, the coach. Yeah.
What? What is there to speak of? Jesus Christ. Let's just roll this show, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna get tonight right at last because I know why. You know why, but yeah, man. You got anything to say to these people? Talk them off the ledge.
Oh boy, Lord have mercy. Hey, look, did we look like complete shit? Yes, we did. Is the season over? Hold on. Is the season over? No.
But boy, it's getting late early, man. It's getting late
just
early.
Come together. Nah, fuck that. We come together.
We got the mad scientist who has some points that he's going to talk on after we do our introductions. What's up, Mike?
Hey, man. I know what it feels like to have insomnia for the last two days straight. 2 days, yeah, from Friday to Saturday, yeah, insomnia. Yeah, it hasn't been fun for you, boy, man.
Yeah. Night Rider, while you're introducing yourself, go ahead and pay the bills after you introduce yourself, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cats, snakes, chickens, dogs, Wolverine, Cyclops, Magneto, the Juggernaut, Storm, all of them. Well,
Magneto.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
Wolverine.
Y'all see why I'm drinking water, man. Had a long night last night. But it wasn't because of them dumbass Falcons. That's what I call them dumbass birds. Boy, they look. We got to make them stand in the corner after that shit. But at least we still got the dogs, and that's why I'm up in spirits right now. And also, this portion of the show is brought to you by Manscaped, the premier product for male grooming. Y'all know it's Thanksgiving coming up. Everybody finna go sit down and do all that good old eating and stuff. And you know, later on, you're gonna try to get you some seconds. It might be a little turkey down there. If it's too turkey, you ain't gonna get too turkey. So we don't want y'all out here starving. We don't need nobody over there eating them ragla ass peas. I'll go down there and check. Go ahead and order your shit. Put in the AFN code, 20% off, man, and you get free shipping. Everybody like that free shit. So y'all make sure y'all handle that business, man. Y'all know y'all want a little extra slice of pie later on.
Another word.
You keep it clean. Yes, you won't. She won't fry, man.
Wow.
Let it whip, Let it whip, Julie Flip.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, you know what? If there's any
I would say something, but I think it's against regulations right now.
Oh my Lord. Extra piece of pie.
Bro, I'm gonna put it like this, man. If there's any Atlanta Falcons that's watching this, man, maybe they need to sit there and sprout the Manscaped. They don't have to clean that funky shit up, man.
I know,
all right,
but
play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, white boy.
Listen, man. Let me do the roll call, and we're gonna get into this because there's gonna be some points that we're gonna agree on. There's gonna be some points that we're gonna disagree on. So, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. 10 Sports and Gaming, ATL, Leo, Toxic Falcons, Relly, 1090, D Coleman, Nathan Floyd, Bubblegum, Brian Peoples, Toxic Falcons, Sonia Howell, Deontay, Raheem DeVille, D Coleman's always here. Michael, what's up? Yeah, get these likes up. And Nathan Floyd, good morning, y'all. 42 eyes, 42 people, 42 likes, 42 shares, subscribe to AFN and Mad Mike Sports. We're going to go ahead and get into this because in the words of Bernie Mac, I usually would say, what with that, but what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Here you go. No. What the hell going on? Some of them boys playing like potato salad with the raisins in it. What the hell? Make my stomach go upside down. Shit.
Coach. What the hell was that on Thursday, man?
Well, first of all, I came in late. When I came in, it was just 3-0, right? I said, okay, we're still in this game. Then I started to watch one like, what the fuck was going on? I looked at the stats. I was like, 6 yards rushing. What the hell? I was confused. I was already tired. So the game just made me frustrated. So, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still speechless. So, to me, it looked like the team was just not there. It looked like they wasn't there. Like they didn't prepare, to me. Or just what, for instance, it couldn't have just been that day. It couldn't just, teams have bad games. True indeed. But just not to show up, yeah, that wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Oh man. Mike, you want to get a piece of this, man? I got things that you want to talk about.
I'm still absolutely. I'm not gonna be as harsh as everybody else is. So, honestly, I've done the live and on that live show, I stated that two things. One thing is that you got to look at the Atlanta Falcons style. The Atlanta Falcons style, they want to be physical. They want to be in your face, and they play hard. Well, a team like the Atlanta Falcons need time to rest. All right, like if you go in there, you in a slugfest on a Sunday evening. Okay, you got to understand that this is a team that they're not built like other teams. They want to be physical. They need to be physical. That's the only way they're going to win games this year like that, is to be physical and punch you in the mouth. They did that Sunday. The problem, they had 2 days to get rest. Let's just keep that rest. They had 2 days to get rest. So you asking a team that is built for physicality to say, all right, you got 2 days to get your shit together. 2 days? I went through the damn Amazon River, the Amazon rainforest, and then came up and got punched in the face and punched in the gut by Mike Tyson, and then bit by a Wolverine, And look, that's a lot of shit you got to go through in 2 days, and then get all right. You get ready for the next game in 2 days. So when you look at this team, man, physically they just were not there. All right, physically they're just not there. And this, like I said, this is not a team. This is not a pretty team. And when you play that style of football, this is the result you're going to get from a tired football team. Which brings me to my next point. It's Thursday night. These players want nothing to do with that. They want nothing to do with that. They have been complaining about Thursday night football and how unfair to them physically. That's the biggest point. Because football, you have to get yourself mentally prepared to get out on the field, and nobody's focused on that aspect of the game. When you go from Sunday, you got Monday to try to heal, you got Tuesday to try to heal, you got Wednesday to try to heal, and then you got Thursday football. So at the end of the day, I just don't think these guys were mentally prepared to play football. They were physically tired. Grady Jarrett did not look like himself. Marcus Mariota looked like he had been smoking crack for 2 days in the crack house on Grove Street. All right. And like I said, it just, the offensive line just look, they was in silly putty. Like, I don't know, but I don't know what they was on, but those guys just look big, fat, and they had been eating 500,000 sandwiches for the whole for the day before. So those guys were just tired, and it was just one of them terrible games. But I don't think it's as bad for them as far as them around. I really think those guys were just tired, and they just got ran over, man. That happens to every football team. So I'm not as down on the teams. But I will say this about Marcus Mariota, man. I'm fine with you struggling, but goddamn, I don't need you doing purees and like spinning and doing. I don't know what the fuck he was out there doing, man. Like this dude was damn like he was on. Bro, I don't know what the hell he was doing. I just don't need you doing stuff like that.
That was that Dragon Ball Z. That was that Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha football he was playing. Because that fall on the ground, throw it up in the air. I was like, bro, what in the world?
Oh, wait, Blackberry, you've been snuffing on us, man. Listen, you see what the topic is. You can say hello, do your topic. I'm going to get to you next, man. Blackberry, what's up, bro? Oh, your mic.
Oh, home team. What's happening, home team?
What's up,
How y'all doing, man?
Man.
Yeah.
I'm still tired.
I feel like an Ashley coffee cup.
I see the topic, and I know everybody tired. What the hell? Okay, what the hell? I was in the back room and I heard everything Mike just said. And he's absolutely right on all his points. Listen, y'all. I done been on here long enough for y'all to know that I know what I'm talking about most of the time. Sometimes it might be some bullshit, but most of the time I know what I'm talking about. So I don't have to dive into in a whole lot of specifics. I just want to dive into one. And Michael Walker need to sit the fuck down somewhere. Okay.
What?
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Madness, I'm sorry. It's Sunday.
Oh, my God.
Let me wash my mouth. Madness, I'm sorry, man.
Say it, man. Say it.
Winter edition.
I second how he feel. I know where he going with this.
Every time I think about that game this past Thursday, I want to be like, man, let me dissect the line of scrimmage and just talk about how these guys were getting pushed around all night. I want to dissect that really because that was pitiful too. But to the points Mike just explained, I'm gonna kind of give him a little bit of a pass, but not really. But I'm gonna kind of give him a little bit of pass. But Michael Walker don't deserve a pass. He doesn't deserve the excuse that the rest of this team could get with endurance and stamina. He's not going to get that from me because this ain't the only week I've seen him dancing with the line of scrimmage. This ain't the only week I've seen him look lost on pre-snaps. This ain't the only week I've seen him behind plays, trailing behind plays.
Oh, not coming on you.
When this is so aggravating to me. I played the position. So when I see the things that Michael Walker is doing, it's like a linebacker no. You cannot be timid-toed at linebacker. You cannot be undisciplined at linebacker. You cannot not know pre-snap. You have to, especially at the Mike linebacker, you cannot not know what the offense is getting ready to do. It's pitiful. It's pitiful, it's shameful, and it's embarrassing to Dean Pease. He should be embarrassed that he keep putting that guy out there at Mike linebacker, okay?
A regular ass pig.
And for the death of me, I cannot figure out why he's doing it. Can somebody on the panel explain to me, okay? Explain to me why Michael Walker is still coming out there at Mike linebacker every single week.
Can I say this?
I'm gonna go to you, Warren, right now. Well, check this out though, because there's a fine line. Because you know what? Everybody want to give these people pass. Well, guess what? This Magnus today, not so much. Because what I saw on Thursday, I am not giving anybody. I don't care how much of a nice guy you are. I don't care how much of a look. Because you know what? There's a fine line between loyalty and stupidity. And I'm gonna show you exactly what happens in the next topic. Juan, I want you to indulge me in the next topic. You are going to pretend to be Arthur Smith. I'm going to pretend to be Terry Fontenot. Watch where I go with this. Juan, say what you got to say.
I'm gonna piggyback off what my brother said because we had this conversation on the show. Number one, Michael Walker, you have been demoted to Tack McKinley because when you was doing duck goose behind your lineman on that play, you get the Tack McKinley Goofball of the Year award.
Don't forget he did the hokey pokey and turned himself around on one.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's all about. Now, what Mike said was true. They were mentally checked out. They were physically burned out of that game. We was like, they don't want. I told you. I said they don't want to win. But the thing that we all gonna have to understand about this team is y'all expectations are for this team to be a playoff team, and this team is in development mode. But like Mike said, our overall identity is physicality. Now, I don't know if any of y'all lifted weights. Anybody that ever worked out, if you ever had a heavy set one day, you can't turn around after 48 hours and then go back in that gym and kill it again. It ain't going to happen. You ain't got it in you. I don't care how strong you are. Your body ain't there. And what we were looking at was the ghost of the Falcons because all of them was transparent. They were see-through. Lineman was running through the old line. Mariota doing Kamehameha wave passes to the other team. Arthur Smith trying to figure out where his players went. Michael Walker doing ballet on the 50-yard line. And before I get to this next topic, I don't know if it's going to segue into it. For all you in Twitter land that say, oh, we need to see Ritter, can I tell you something? And I'm going to upset y'all right now. He's not the comeback kid for 2022. I'm sorry. One man ain't going to fix this team. We was good and terrible everywhere. Y'all can send the hate. Y'all can get mad. Y'all can turn over your mama's table with Thanksgiving food on it. I don't care. He ain't going to save this team. Putting him in ain't going to make us catch the ball better, run the ball better, do special teams better, or coach better. It ain't. Because your quarterback should be leading the team, not carrying. And when we bad in all three phases, he ain't it. Mariota need to stay in the fire and learn how to be a leader.
They stop being so damn reckless, too.
Because every time you take a player out that don't learn his lesson, he sits on the bench And that's his rest for not learning how to lead a team. You don't make him better. You give him a pass. Period. So no, I'm not giving up on my team, but no, they were terrible. And I told y'all, we take our wins and losses on the chin, but this right here,
that was sad.
They need to be pimp slapped in the locker room. Some of them.
Man,
not all.
It's one on the chin, and it's like, bro, just take a one on the chin, and then it's like, yo, wipe your mouth when you're finished. You gotta hold out. Okay. Ant, what you got, man? Before I go to this next topic, because I got something to say. I got something to say. I've been, man.
Look. After the game on Thursday, I told everybody on this panel that Michael Walker should be ashamed of himself because he has had a whole fucking year to get this defense right.
Pat McKinley 2.0.
And it's not just that game. It's the whole fucking year that you doing this shit. That's what got me pissed off.
Y'all got ant cussing. What's wrong with y'all?
Right.
What is wrong with y'all?
That boy that came out of the choir.
Michael Walker got me cussing.
Mm.
Bro, it pisses me off because I've played this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never done that shit. Ever. And then
can I say one more thing before we go off this Michael Walker thing?
Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Michael Walker, he knows the defense, but he's just not that guy. He's not that guy. I showed him yesterday on the show yesterday morning. I showed one play. One play. I did a little what's called. This sucker is looking at the guy coming across the line for the first down. He had 2 yards to go get him. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage, a yard behind the first down marker before he attacked the guy.
Yep. Man, when Coach showed that play,
Timmy toe.
Oh,
that's pump. That's like that pump bitch shit. That ain't no Timmy toe. That's pump bitch shit. That ain't no Timmy toe. That's that punk stuff, man. You got to go get this guy. You playing linebacker. That's how you make your money, man. You want to be known. This guy gonna get you in the hole.
He's gonna be known, all right. He's gonna be known for playing.
He's not doing that, man. Because you can't play linebacker doing that.
No, he's already known. He's already on tape. The tape is already out there.
Yeah,
he's already known.
Just go this way. Go to him. He's gonna let you get the first down. That's exactly what he do.
I know one thing. Anthony Rudd probably got a seat waiting on him next to him. They said they're gonna be saying Michael Walker do that shit again. He gonna be sitting right there in the seat next to him at the welfare office trying to get unemployment.
It need to be
35 years.
Somebody need to hold his place in line at the unemployment office. That's what they need to do.
Right.
Hold their place in line at the unemployment office because I don't want him here no more.
He gonna be
they need to go. They need to go ahead and sit him by the door. They need to sit him by the door at Walmart. He can greet people. He can dance for them as they come in the store.
It's ridiculous, man.
He gonna be right there at the Plasma Center. Right.
He's a linebacker that doesn't like contact. Think about that.
That's the problem.
Hold on.
Wait. That's like saying water ain't wet.
Think about it.
What is that?
Yo, y'all ready?
Linebacker that don't like contact.
Let's do it, brother. Go ahead, man.
Yo, I'm back, man. I'm back. What's about to happen right now? No,
Magnus got that. Magnus got that Michael Walker dial up.
He about to keep it real.
You know what's funny?
He about to keep it real right here, though.
I'm gonna be real. Here's the thing. Because right now I'm going to play the role of Terry Farno. Somebody on this panel will have to play Arthur Smith because right now we need to talk. Who's going to play Arthur Smith right now? Who going to indulge me? This indulge me real quick. You know. Any one of y'all want to play Arthur Smith right now? Blackberry, can you have for me?
I got you. Let's go. I'm Arthur Smith. You Terry Farno. Let's go.
And I'm Terry Farno. Okay. You just came into the office. I called you to my office. Hey, Arthur, go ahead. Have a seat, man. How you feeling, man?
All right. How's it going today, Terry?
Could be better. Let me tell you something. Everything good at home?
Oh yeah, fam's good. Yeah, wife's good, kids good. Everybody's good.
That's nice. All right. Appreciate that. I like that. I like that. Is everything, you're not on any medication or anything like that? Everything copus mentis? Everything good? Everything straight?
No, I had a little condition over the summer, but no, that's cleared up. But no, I ain't on nothing. No. Why you ask, Terry? What's going on?
Because I need to know one thing. You do realize that we're in a division race right now, because more than likely we ain't gonna make the playoffs if we don't win this division. So
we're not thinking like that, though, are we, Terry?
But see, we are, because I answer to a higher power. You see that guy that was down there on Thursday? He had his firing suit on. See, so here's the thing. I can't lose my job because, you know what? I did not hire you. I can't lose my job because you can't get it done. So I need to know one thing, Arthur. Tell me, are you familiar with what's happening in Philadelphia?
I'm aware.
Are you familiar with what's happening in Miami?
I am aware.
Because what's happening right now is that I turn water to wine. Lord knows, Arthur, I know you're a religious man, and I just turned water to wine. I got this team out of financial hell within a matter of months. And I need to know, because there's a couple of quarterbacks that's coming out this year, and I have a lot of money to spend this year. So what I need to know is that, can I build around somebody right now? Or do I need to go and find me somebody? Because that guy that keeps going out there ain't it.
And who are we referring to exactly, Terry? I don't know.
Okay, well, that guy with the yellow hair that keeps playing the mic. Can you please talk to Dean Pease and let him know that he ain't it? I literally found a diamond in the rough out of Montana. I found a good old country boy that can play that Mike linebacker better than he can, and he can't get on the field more than what that guy can. What is going on?
I told Dean he had all the power with the defense now.
Strike one. Strike one.
No, wait. No, hold it. Art, Terry, this is Dean. I told Michael Walker.
Is this David Vaughn? Who's this talking with me right now? Who's this talking to me right now? This is Dean Pease.
I told Michael Walker, if he gets on the field again, I'm gonna kick him in his ass. Because I want to keep my job. I'm on Medicaid. I'm on Social Security. My pension will be up in 2 years, and I want to go golfing. And if I get fired, I can't go golfing. My wife said I can't go golfing. She gonna put me in the corner. So I need y'all to figure it out. If you got that country boy that be bench pressing cows, I need you to bring him, because Michael Walker's got to sit his ass on the pine.
Well, now, fellas, let's not get out of hand here. I got everything well within control.
Arthur, I need you to listen to me. Listen to me clear, because between me and you, it's going to be you. Because I'm not going to be drafted in the top 10. That is not what I'm about. That is not where I came from. I am not about that BS. I really want to turn this thing around. Arthur, are you the man to get this done?
I'm the man to get it done, Terry. But Terry, if I'm being honest, Terry, some of these guys just fucking suck.
Strike two. These are the guys that
Can I go sit back down? Can I? Am I done? Because my bunions is hurt.
Why is DP's here?
Reason why he there, he trying to find his inner Uzi, man.
DP trying not to get fired.
You ain't been feeling very Uzi.
Yeah, he ain't been feeling very Uzi, man.
I made that man arthritis act up.
I just need to know, because I answer to a higher power. Okay, so I need to go. I see. Look, I'm golfing with this man. I'm talking with this man. He's giving me that look. You know, the last time he gave me that look, he gave Mike Smith that look. Okay, he gave Mike Smith that look, and you see what happened to him. Okay, I need to know, can you get this done? Because guess what? We have time to right this ship. But guess what? Baltimore is coming in here, and if you think that we got our ass whooped on Thursday Night Football, what do you think that dude is going to do to us? I need to know, do I need to get into a bidding war? Oops, I said it. I'm sorry. I don't want to set the comments on fire, but oops, I said it. Do I need to get into a bidding war? What I need to do with this money that I got? Because I need to know something. Arthur, I'm putting my faith in you, okay? I need you to write this.
This is what I'm going to do. This is what Arthur Smith, this is what I'm going to do, Terry. I'm going to get my team together. We finna all get together.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have a coming to Jesus meeting.
I hope so.
And we going to go down the line, and I'm going to ask each and every last player on this team, if you got heart, if you got the nuts to go out here and play the type of football that we are designing you to play. Because if you do not have the nuts and the heart to get out here and bang with anybody in this league, your ass is going to be benched. Mm-hmm. If you don't have the wits, the brain to be able to stay focused and to be able to go through adversities, I'm going to sit you on the bench.
Bro, we ain't got nobody else on there. That's the best of the worst. We ain't got nobody, man. Look, all right. That scene. Okay, one, it's time to have that talk. I know you're on the other side of this, but I had to get that off my chest. I've been thinking about that all night. Yo, I appreciate you, Blackberry, my brother from another mother, for doing that scene with me, but I know that kind of talk is going to happen. So.
Yeah.
Juan, how do you
feel about 10 days? It was 10 days between the next game. It probably already happened.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably had that on that plane ride or that bus ride back, whatever, however the hell they got to the game.
Terry probably riding through the Falcons compound right now with a pink slip on his hand, just gliding by the door every time he ride by.
Yep. So what you think, Juan? I'm gonna go to you next, coach.
It's time, man. It's time because, like we was talking back, before the show started, adjustments need to be made because in the beginning of the season, we had the advantage because nobody knew who we were. Mm-hmm. Period. But when you get halfway through the season, you have to watch your own film and see, okay, everybody's beginning to catch up. I know Coach, and I definitely know Blackberry. We were talking about it, and it's like we're becoming predictable. Mike even said it. We are becoming predictable. Now I get it. When you're tired, you're gonna be predictable because you're not fresh enough to see new stuff mentally. But we're becoming predictable. They know, okay, when they stack the box on the run, Mariota's gonna probably throw it, or he's gonna run out the pocket. So they got a spy for him. They're controlling the line of scrimmage instead of us controlling the line of scrimmage. They know, okay, Caleb Huntley, he going up the gut. Tyler Algier, if he gets to the edge, he's going to be a problem. We know, okay, if you disrupt Pitts in the middle, no catch. Drake London is kind of half and half. So right now, Arthur Smith needs to go in that playbook. He needs to sit down with them players, and they're going to have to switch it up. You don't have to go away from the running game, but you're going to have to switch up how you do things. Period. And we knew this was coming. Because eventually the league will catch up to what you're doing. The problem is they got to get out of their own way. They got to stop favoring players because you want to see development. Development goes as far as it's going to go up until the point where you just see that player just flat out not trying. Period. And I know a lot of y'all saying it about Mariota. And case in point, he has his moments. But that's who they choosing to go with right now. Michael Walker, bruh, you're not trying at all. You're not trying at all, period. Literally. You dancing behind your linebackers like your little brother when he in a fight and he don't really want to fight the dude. He just hopping behind his big brother nah, you're not doing it.
Don't mention that boy name around me.
Yeah. No, we got to have a difficult conversation. We got to switch some stuff up, period. Because if we do not, like Maggie said, we got to play Baltimore. And we definitely don't sleep on Chicago just because they ain't seem like no threat. They'll come in here and steamroll us too if we not ready.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
got a lot of people come to the game too.
Yeah, you later in the season, the closer you get to the playoffs, the hungrier the teams get. And I said it like this: we lost our hunger because mentally, and this is my opinion, we caught up with the media, and the media started giving us our props. Some of us got comfortable and started buying into that instead of sticking with the 2-15. You lost your edge. You lost your edge. When you lost your edge, you lost your ability to come back. Everybody they was looking at the stats where we was as far as running and as far as, what Mariota. Everybody got comfortable. Yeah, you played a lot of games, and Mike said you got tired, but mentally you got comfortable. Mm-hmm. Because why? You was the first in the NFC South when you was dead last. So you got your ass whipped twice.
I gotta be rude because look, we played like shit.
Yeah.
But have any of you guys been tired before? Well, I'm talking about tired. When working a 16-hour shift back to back to back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You do shit that you probably don't usually do. Like shitting on yourself and can't get up to the bathroom and start pissing on yourself. You start doing all.
He said,
I ain't never did that bad. That sounds like a bad. That's like a bad night of moonshine.
No, what I'm saying, you do things you normally don't do. That shit, Michael Walker, he been doing that shit all year, so he ain't got no excuse. He doing the same.
I tell you, I don't mention that boy name around me.
Technically
2.0. That's what I'm calling it.
I mean, at least tag light contact. This motherfucker see a line. He see a linebacker. He see a lineman, or he see a tight end or running back.
He turns his back.
He turned it, but he wants no part of. He wants no part of physicality. So I think that's the aspect that you look at Michael Walker, man. I just don't think he want to play. Look, that man want to put a dress on, man. As much as I don't want to say it, he want to put a dress on and put the Sunday hat on and put his best Sunday's best on. Like that. That's what my Walker want to do. He does not want to play ugly football. He want to play pretty football. He want to put on that, that tight blue suit that everybody got. They go to church and you go to a wedding. That's what he wants to do. He wants no part of football. And that's something that some players just don't have, bro.
Y'all remember what Daniel Bryan said about the Miz that time?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Michael Walker right there.
Hey, but look, I'm gonna tell you right now, his new name is Ballerina Walker. That's what his new name is.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing.
What's that figure skater that got hit over the knee? What's her name is?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Nancy Kerrigan. That's who he is. That's who he is. Nancy Kerrigan.
He ain't no Trey Hunter because he ain't doing no damn hitting.
Right.
They ain't doing no hitting.
That conversation that I had when Blackberry was Arthur Smith. Dude, we 1-3 in our last 4, man.
Yeah.
Yep. This ain't a one game thing that we're talking about. Like this effort has been up. It's been when it looks good, it looks really good. And then when it looks bad, it looks really bad. Will the real Atlanta Falcons please stand up? Because I have no idea who you are. Now, coach, how do you feel, man? Like, is it time?
Okay.
Man?
I got some little, I want to go off script a little bit. All right, think about that conversation you and Blackberry had, right? That can go two ways, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. We are a team that is not expect to be in the top, right? Mm-hmm. Think about this, though. What are we looking for more draft capital for next year? Play your best. You win, you lose, you lose. All right? We can get more picks. Now, we trying to build this team. We trying to build it to the best All right, we may not win the games, but play hard. Cause that display they had the other day, it wasn't hard. You see what I'm saying? With that being said, I ain't say tank, but we look like we stink. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. This is just my mind thinking. I'm always thinking outside the box. Anyway, but as far as Michael Walker,
Nancy Kerrigan,
we're gonna keep him in there because with him in there, there's a chance that stanking can really happen. You see what I'm saying? It's all kind of things that can be going on right now that we don't know about. Because why this man's not out there? They've been seeing this man the whole season doing the same shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see where you going, Coach.
Think about it, man. You got to put your mind there. I know that I don't want to lose. I hate seeing my team lose. I do. But what's going to say? But I understand. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things you got to think about, man. I don't want to see that about that tanking part, but Terry ain't no dumb man. Terry want this team to be successful.
I know,
Terry want to build this team.
And if y'all been paying attention, we have been at these college games scouting.
Yes.
If y'all been paying, I see where Coach going with this. It's like basically what you're saying, Coach, is let certain players expose themselves so they can get slid out the door.
Things can happen.
Oh, he done been exposed already.
Exactly. We know he's been exposed. So why he's still on the field? A real team would have signed him a long time ago, right? A real team would have signed him a long time ago.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Who? Sign who? We say, Coach?
Would have shot his ass.
No, set his ass down.
Yeah.
Right.
He wouldn't be still playing. He wouldn't be still starting. Because think about this: the game when Troy and Evans started, that defense was solid.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
Yep.
So my question to you, Coach, is after Arthur Smith goes 7-10 with an aging quarterback, you tell me to go out there and get yourself some quarterback with some wiggle and some movement. I draft one, and you go get your flying Hawaiian, somebody that got benched in Tennessee. Now, what we're saying is that we're taking again. So is it a hot seat next year? Because if I give you everything that you need next year, that means that you have to hit that year. There's no reset for him.
Right, exactly. Okay, think about this. Okay, just say we're in the top 10, right? All these teams looking for these quarterbacks now, right? There's a lot of teams that look for quarterbacks, right? Just maybe they got a better record than we have. All right. We're gonna get a lot of money for those quarterbacks for that top 10 pick. Yeah, that we could have done last year. We went out that we wanted this year. He wanted Drake London. Drake London he's a legit wide receiver. So if we can collect these draft picks for next year, follow down farther in the first round, or for instance get more second and third round picks, he can build this team with those picks. So.
But
it's just one of those things.
Like he didn't like in the beginning, like in August, last year, he didn't specifically want to say that word. But I know what you're saying. But damn, like how much time can you give him realistically? Not the team. Don't you want
to? We need more offensive linemen for one, right? Mm-hmm. Why not put those people in place who are going to be able to protect that young man when he starts next year?
Yeah. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Like, because the thing is, like, we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just talk.
Guy or not. Like, right. We could put him behind. First of all, we need to get rid of Dahlman. I thought Dahlman was good, but Dahlman looked like he
was good up to about 4 or 5 weeks.
No. He's been good up since Wilkerson has been gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, people forget
since Wilkerson has been gone, Dahlman had looked like shit.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes. Chemistry. It's all about the chemistry, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about chemistry.
Dahlman had looked like dog doodle on the left leg stick.
Right. Right.
That's how bad he been looking.
Because
I hate to say that, but that left side, man. What it goes in? Left side, right side. His left side sucking right now.
The left side
it is. It is.
Oh my God!
Because if you watch the game, Dahlman snapped that ball low 3/4 out of 4.
And he
was
getting
playing
blown
kickball.
up. He's getting his ass blown up.
Yeah.
He's getting he ain't getting pushed back. He's getting blown the fuck up. He's being manhandled out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like
He's hornswoggled, and whoever in front of him is Brock Lesnar. What's going on out there?
Absolutely right. I'm talking about he getting rolled up like a jelly roll. Every time he snap the ball low and then he fall down. That's it.
Hey, Dahlman, Rihanna, everybody else is Chris Brown.
And see, this is why I was saying.
Don't.
But
damn right.
That was terrible. That was good terrible.
I mean,
but look though, and this is what I keep telling people: when your center snaps the ball incorrectly, that throws the complete offense off because your quarterback has to compensate for that low snap, and that normally doesn't give him any time to get set, especially if he has to throw. So the defense knows you bumble a snap. They know get the quarterback because he's not ready. He's not ready to make a play.
Yep.
And it's a couple times, especially in rainy weather, you know how slippery that ball gets. So you got to try to hold the ball, then look up to make sure you don't have nobody on you, and then get set to throw. By that time, your men have run their routes. The coverage is already there.
Why run more RP? Like, why can't Marcus Mariota? Because that dude, when he runs, he could take off and one of the fastest men on the field. Why don't he run?
I don't know why he runs.
Why don't he run more?
That hurts me too. It's like what the
because
hell?
he's trying to prove the narrative that he can pass the ball better than what they say he can on things. That's why I keep telling you. Sometimes we're falling into that media crap because we know when I said all game, go for the first downs. You in a game where it's rainy. Stop trying to play hero ball and throw them bombs. Go for the first downs. Extend the drive.
Go for the first down. Yep.
Go for the first downs.
Y'all remember what he was saying in the what he was saying in them interviews the other day? He was playing too conservative.
But is that the coach play calling telling him to do this though? Think about this.
I don't.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's a cop out. That's a cop out to say it's a coach play call. At the end of the day, you got to make the right decisions as a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You're
right,
Mike.
and that's he makes it. He's what you would. He would be a quarterback killer. I mean, a head coach killer.
Yeah,
because
he's killing head coaches.
Because you don't know if you just watching this game or Thursday, you don't know if it's Arthur Smith being like, hey, we need to pass the ball. You need you to run ball. You don't know because he's so hesitant on throws.
Right.
And now he's hesitant on running the ball.
Yeah, and that leads to I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to lose. You don't come into a game saying I don't want to lose. You come into the game saying I'm going to make a play, and that's why
you going to the game saying to yourself, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to play me some ball. He's not doing it.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't doing that.
Right. He's going in it. Am I going to do this right? Am I going to do this right? First of all, sir, look at the conditions. You're in rainy conditions. That means your throwing game ain't already there. That means I cannot rely on me doing no 20, 30-yard passes. So if the guys can't get open, I got to make a play. Even if it's 2 to 3 yards, you get as close as you can to that first down. You extend the play to the best of your ability. Because rainy situations like that, if he does something goofy and get hit wrong, that's the end of the season for him.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see quarterbacks get mad about not a play not working on third down, and you see them pissed off when they're going over to the line of scrimmage, because they knew what they wanted to do in that instance and it didn't work, or somebody didn't do something right, or they didn't do something right. You don't see Marcus Mariota get upset about plays not working on third downs. You don't see him getting pissed because it's like he didn't know what to do anyway. So it's like, oh, well, that didn't work.
Back to the drawing board.
But if y'all listen to Arthur Smith his last press conference, compared to the other one he's had, Marks is on a thin rope, guys. I hate to say it. His press conference is totally different. Like, well, we're gonna.
Granddad Arthur done already put that to sleep. You think he came on that field for no reason? You think he came on there to get some rain? Come on, man. That man 80,
It's raining.
nearly 80.
Yeah.
Come on, that man ain't coming on the field to get some rain, man. Come on.
Yeah. Man worked over $1 billion. He's worth over $1 billion, and he came.
The hell, I look like getting wet. Man, I'm about to have somebody to damn put an umbrella over my damn head.
And he didn't have one on either, did he?
No.
Mike, remember? Mike,
No, his
when I
muscles
tweeted
hurt.
you? Remember, Mike, I tweeted you during that thing. I said Arthur.
Yeah, yes, that's why I said that. You brought that up. You brought that to my attention.
But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. Arthur Smith asked. He on a thing with Arthur. He might be on that shit list though. He ain't on a thin line, but he on that shit list because why in the hell do you have Avery Williams, little $165 ass, soaking wet, in pass protection in the trenches of the game when you need somebody back there to block because you got Dolman getting blowed up and then they blew Dolman up and then they blew Avery Williams ass up at the same damn time. Tell me how the hell that happened.
That was Ito Smith right there, man. You remember Ito?
Yeah. But what did I say on the show? I said at this point in the game, they just got a bullseye on the side of the field. They just throwing darts at it to see what works. Okay, let's put this man in. Let's see if he's good at blocking. You going out there? Let's see if you're good at blocking.
$165, $175 little guy going up against 270.
I mean, I don't see the harm. I don't see the harm in putting them in because everybody was blocking like ass at that. So I'm not even mad at that.
Yeah.
But on that pass play when they was rushing in 6, they saw it coming. Like
that's a problem, bro. You can't have him out there.
They put 6 on that one too. It's like, oh my god, he's done.
But the thing is, I don't mind us losing like I said, on our own merit. If we played our hearts out and we lose, okay, some games gonna go that way. But when you sitting up there and you on the field and y'all ain't like, I ain't see Arthur Smith go over there and chin check nobody on the sideline. That's the time when you gather everybody together and cuss their ass out mid-game.
Everybody playing like ass, you just gonna be mad. Everybody's ass.
Yeah,
you just wasting your breath.
Yeah, everybody looked like doo-doo that day.
Yeah, they wasn't doing nothing.
Everybody
on a tin roof.
But if to your point about Mariota being on that thin thing, I'm just like, look, you gamble and put Ritter out there if you want to, because one or two things, especially in a game like this, one or two things gonna happen. He ain't warmed up and he out there running around. That's how you get hurt. And some goofy on the podcast was like, yeah, well, we need to put Ritter out there and let us follow the blueprint of the 49ers. I look like, oh, really? So we're gonna put our rookie quarterback that's supposed to be the future out there so he can get hurt.
You see how that happened. You see what happened with Trey Lance, don't you?
Thank you. Yeah. That's the blueprint we need to be following. You don't shut your cotton mouth ass up.
Look, I'm gonna probably piss the people off by saying this. Everybody is right. Everyone is right. You really, on one hand, you have to say Marcus Mariota is playing so awful. Like you have to say to yourself, can this young kid? He can do better than this bullshit. All right, that's just
anyway.
He got to be better than what this is. And then on the other hand, you look at guys who are more so on our side. It's like you don't want to throw that kid out there to the wolves. So I don't. This is one of those few moments in Falcons and Falcons Nation where everyone is right. I don't think anybody is wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's why this is a good topic. That's why that's a good topic right there, man.
And the thing is, while I was watching that dog mess on Thursday Night Football, and I had to sit there and I had to explain that mess when I went to work the next day.
God.
Let's see something here. Yeah, I had to explain it because they know they see the podcast.
It's unexplainable.
Y'all watching it. But anyway.
You want me to say you saw that bullshit too? I can't say that.
I mean,
but check this out. If it's because we said that it's he's on thin ice. So we have the Bears coming up. Then we got the Commanders. Then we got the Steelers. Then we got the Saints. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Then we go up to Baltimore. Then we see Kyler Murray, and then we see divorce court at the end of the year. So here's the thing.
Divorce court.
Yeah. Go to divorce court at the end of the year. Okay. So so if not now,
when
would it happen? Yeah, because I'm looking at it because I'm like, if it's not now, I don't know. Because we see, like, and that's what I'm saying, like, and that's when Mike said everybody's right. Everybody has a legit argument to this. This is why I can't get mad at anybody saying they want to see this kid, because at a certain time it's like, okay, if we're gonna suck, we know Michael Walker sucks. We know Dorman is up and down. We know that we're evaluating talent at different, except for Lindstrom and AJ Terrell and Grady. Outside of that, we know like that's our core moving forward. But at the premier position, because guess what? The NFC South is down right now, man. The NFC South is down. The Saints are going to be looking for a quarterback. The Panthers are going to be looking for a quarterback. Tampa, I don't know what that dude's going to do. He talking about he might be interested in San Francisco. We don't know. So at this point, we could actually put a stranglehold on this division for a while. I need to know, as a GM, what do we have moving forward? And I got a lot of money to spend. So I need to know, what do we have? This guy is a 4th round pick. He's not a 1st round pick. He's a 4th round pick. I need to know if he can, a little bit. Can he do something? If not now, when? Because I don't know. I have no idea. I'm looking at the schedule.
Mark pulled that bullshit he pulled on Thursday, shit, it might be sooner rather than later.
Might be,
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say we had 2 more games like we had these last 2 games. Yeah, Marcus might be on the bench.
You want to see it 2 more times? You want to see that 2 more times?
I think it takes half a game. I think it takes half a game.
I'm saying at the maximum 2 more games.
Yeah.
You know what?
So you say against the Steelers? You said against the Steelers, right? Come on out.
Matt,
against the Steelers?
At 2 more times, bro. I'm because you gotta think. You gotta think. We still gotta beat Tampa and New Orleans to even look like they even look like we're gonna have any kind of card place conversation. First and foremost.
Hold on, before you continue. Shotgunner, no, we are not getting Cam Newton. Here's why. Carry on, fellas.
Lord, bro.
Why?
Bro, we're not even gonna put no energy. Don't put no energy into that shit.
Don't even talk about that. Hell no.
Stop.
I had to shut that down.
Because I'm looking at it like this, man. They gonna look at it as, okay, everybody, like Mike said, everybody was terrible them last 2 games. So now we got time to rest. Now see if we got any of that foolishness out of our system. That's why I say 2 more games. After that, bro, you ain't got no leg to stand on.
I can't, man. First of all, no, and I'm not even putting that comment on there. But shotgun or not, it's not that, man.
Nah,
like Cam was good when he was good, but no, he's watched like that. You know?
And I'm gonna say this right here: 2 more. You mean half? No, 2 more, because like Mike said, the team was tired. I mean, everybody saw it. They were not in the game together, complete. He didn't fail us. The Falcons failed, complete.
Falcons knew they had a couple of days off, so they
right. The team failed. So y'all can hate Mariota all you want. That's why I said 2 more games.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm leaning toward what Richard Sherman said. If you got a veteran making rookie mistakes like that, what the hell are you losing?
He ain't wrong. I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. But like we said, but here's my thing: you put him in. He played good 1 game. Then the next game he come up, he get hurt. because you can't go backwards. Now what? Now you don't. Now what you got to do in the off season is you got to find another court.
You can go backwards. You ain't got no choice but to go backwards.
You're gonna have to go backwards. But guess what? Either one or two things gonna happen to him. Three. He gonna make a good impression. He gonna get hurt or get demoralized.
Hey, sometimes you're gonna need sometimes. You gotta go down sometime before you come up.
Yeah,
let me comment on this real quick. I'm gonna comment on this real quick, and Blackberry back me up on this.
I mean, you got to put your lips on it before you become an expert.
Hey, God.
Okay.
This is brought to you by Manscaped, the Thanksgiving edition.
Oh my!
I mean, am I lying? No, am I lying? You got to leave the nibble on it first to see what it tastes like.
See
what it tastes like.
Lemonade, salt.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Black.
Yeah, I don't know. Got that Lowry seasoning taste to it.
You can hear me, man?
Yeah, we.
Oh yeah.
All right, check this out. We saw what Jim Irsay did this week when he hired Jeff Saturday as his coach. Now, I don't agree with the move, but I did sure agree with what Jim Irsay said. He talked about a simple thing, and he talked about fear. That about coaches coaching in fear, right? There's a thing that's going on in baseball called analytics, where managers don't even work. They don't even coach from instinct anymore. They coach from numbers. Okay, right. So my thing is a lot of coaches out there that are not real coaches. They're more assistants than coaches. Coaches are leaders of men, and they're hard evaluators, and they have to make the decisions, the tough decisions, and be able to go in front of that media and answer to it. Like, this is why I did it, right? Mm-hmm. The thing is, and we're talking about, we're gonna talk about it in a few seconds, and that's why I said I want to go with Blackberry real quick. Is Arthur Smith scared to make that move?
No.
Or what? Like question now.
I'm calling it out, man, because I need to know. I need to know. I've been looking at social media. They've been asking these questions, man. That's why I'm like, yo, what is it, man? Go ahead, man.
No, he's not scared.
No, bro, what's up?
Arthur Smith has a great mind for offense, and he's very confident in his game plan.
Right.
It has nothing to do with whether or not he trusts Mariota, whether or not he trusts Ritter. It's about who he feels like at this moment, at this time, is going to be better to execute his game plan. That's what it's about. If we look at, of course, Mariota is, like we're saying, he's hesitant on passes. He's hesitant on when to run the ball. That's what we've seen the past couple weeks, but leading up till what? A couple games. These past couple games. Mariota has ran the offense pretty well. He's made mistakes that we expect him to make, but he hasn't made mistakes to where it's like, oh, we got to start making a change. See, we having this conversation now because really of the last couple of games. That's why we're having this conversation now. You lose 2 in a row, and you lose 2 in a row where Marcus Mariota has to look shaky at times. Now, we can also go and say some of these receivers don't look shaky, dropping the damn ball.
Yep.
Half-ass running routes.
Yep.
Offensive linemen don't look like they got it all together like they did coming into these past couple games when we were 4-4.
Right.
If it was a situation where I could look at film and I could say, I still see mostly everybody doing their job. Why is Marcus Mariota seeming like he's trending down? Why does it seem like he's trending down? I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing everybody trending down.
Mm-hmm. Collectively.
And that's why it's not all on the players. Sometimes it's the coaches too that you have to go to and be like, it's time to do something different a little bit. what you've been doing has been working so well. But at this point of the season, there's enough film on you for defenses to be like, oh, we know exactly where they finna go here. We know exactly what they finna do here. Especially with our offense, because it's very, very it's literally the same every single week. So that's when you look at coaching, and sometimes the schedule don't help. Sometimes the schedule don't help you. You coming in a back-to-back with a short rest, Sunday to Thursday game. You just had a slobber knocker of a game, a slobber knocker of a fight with the Chargers. Okay, and now you got to go up against a team who we know is a physical team. Regardless of what we want to say about the Carolina Panthers, they have always been a physical team. Always. That's always been their stick. So now you going into another game where you got short rest, you got players that's like Mike was explaining earlier, they're tired. And then you got weather conditions. It's so many things, so many variables you can put in there now. But because it's a 2-game loss so quickly like that, it's hard not to have that conversation. Is it time to do something else with Mariota? Is it time to put Ritter in? How many more opportunities do you give Mariota before you make a change? Is it the coach who's afraid to make that change? No, it's not. He's not afraid to make that change. I believe if Mariota have just one more half for playing like that, you're going to see Desmond Ritter in the second half of this Chicago Bears game.
But do you realize what's going to happen? Because you already know how these guys down there, not us, the AFN, and not people that follow AFN, but you know they wanted Justin Fields. Can you imagine if Justin Fields beats the Falcons?
Man, look, you ain't gonna hear the end of it, though.
I don't even want to talk about it.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
No, because we don't need to be. We don't need to be getting into it at the game. Nope. Nope. Nope.
But there's 2 games. There's actually 3 games in the next couple of weeks that I'm worried about, and that's because it's dealing with, the fallout and trying to talk. Because you was dealing with this when you made a statement and they came for you like people came for Beyonce with the Beehive. It's like they did the same exact thing, man.
Yeah, I stand on it. But I mean, I'm with Blackberry and Mike on that. And that's the reason why I said 2 games. And I know everybody don't like what I said, but I said what I said. The thing is, like Mike said too, you're gonna have a bad game, but Thursday games, especially for us, when a team is developing like that, because people think your development on a team don't stop just because you're playing during the season. You developing players every time you get on the field. But we all know the quarterback gets the blame, whether you win or lose. Right. But when you look at the aspects of the game, this is why I say you don't get paid to think. We don't. Because of the simple fact, you got spectators that watch the men run up and down the field, and you got us that actually watch the game. If you watch the game and look at certain parts, that team was terrible. Everybody was mentally checked out. You could see that. Yep. So if you got Mariota out there and he already knows what's going to happen in the media, the first thing he's going to try to do is play hero ball. You're playing hero ball with a team that's mentally checked out. So now you got a quarterback trying to salvage something. He's making mistakes on a team that's making mistakes. So, yeah, it's going to look bad. I say 2 games because of the simple fact, you got time after this to readjust. Mm-hmm. Now, what everybody wants to see is what adjustments are you going to make? Because Terrence Mathis said it too. He said, everybody wants to see Ritter in. He said, but what are you telling your other players when you do that? Mm-hmm. He said, because even though they lost in terrible fashion, they still have this man's back.
I'm gonna tell you one. Real quick though, you know what you gotta do? You ever seen somebody say, everybody take a look to your left, take a look to your right? Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, most of y'all ain't gonna be here anyway after this shit.
Wow. Right. Yep.
But, I mean, it's gonna, I'm telling you, it's gonna have to be Hurt Locker type of stuff right now. It's gonna have to be tough love from a tough organization that's trying to change the culture right now. It's like, if you want that, go play for Dan Quinn. But take a look to your left and take a look to your right. If you do not change and show us something, you will be gone. Yep. It's just that simple. And I would like to say one thing, Coach, and please, if you can comment on this, please. And I'm gonna get real close to the camera for this. The Falcons knew that they kind of went ass backwards into that W against Carolina. Y'all know y'all couldn't stop Deontay Foreman. Y'all knew that. And y'all knew in the wet weather that y'all was going to get a heavy dose of Mike Tyson and pads again.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all knew that.
Yeah.
Y'all knew that you couldn't stop him then. You knew you couldn't stop him now. And now you got 234 yards, man. 234. Coach, please talk to that, man.
Okay.
I mean, I'm damn sick.
We all blaming Mariota. Yes, he had a shitty game. However, 3 picks, 13 points was on the board off those 3 picks we could have had.
Yep.
Just imagine.
Talk about it.
We get those 3 picks, right? That's 13 points that could have been avoided.
Yep.
Scored in what? 15, 12. First say, ain't guaranteeing that. However, hey, man, we got to play the game, man. We just look like terrible, and everybody on this whole team is responsible for this whole loss. Everybody. Not just one person. The whole team is responsible. So we can blame the quarterback. He looks like doo-doo. We can blame everybody. It's the whole team. It's one. A team is one.
Right.
Not 53. It's one. So we're going to put the blame on. You put it on everybody.
Hey, I'm just itching to see how they're going to respond to this shit. They got 10 days. 10 days
to rest,
man.
Point.
That's the main point, man. That's how. Right.
This is like we technically have 2 buys to a degree. 2 buys.
Yeah.
So we got to get it right. If we don't get it right after this game, you will see more changes. I guarantee.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You have to, because then your fan base is all about money still. Now you got to realize it's still about money.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So Arthur Smith ain't gonna let his money go to waste. You see what I'm saying?
You keep doing that same old dumb shit. Yeah. People gonna stop coming.
Yep. Right.
So.
It was just demoralizing. Like they out Falconed the Falcons.
Oh yeah, they were physical. But they done it twice in 3 weeks.
But remember what I said. Remember what I said, and somebody else, one of the newscasters was saying that, one of the creators was saying this about Philly. I was like, every season you got that one team that dominates, and I said, for you to have a solid season, you got to get that one L. You got to get that one L to keep everybody engaged, because when you win, you get complacent, you get comfortable because you have such a lead. And then you run across that one team that ain't got nothing to lose, and they bust you. We ran across a Panthers team that ain't had nothing to lose. They just got blowed out. They at the bottom of the list. We on top. They had nothing to lose, and they played like it. They played like it. Even though we ain't the top team in the NFL league right now, we were the top in the division. Yeah. They had nothing to lose, and they played like it. And they played a tired team that ain't had nothing that was comfy. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. So if this right here, this is either gonna galvanize this team, or this team's season is over before the season ends.
Fall apart. You're gonna do.
That's where we at right now. If this right here don't piss off every phase of the game on that team, then they ain't ready. They need to come out playing this team next week like they need to come out playing the next team like y'all stole everything from us.
Can I say one more thing? Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead. Y'all remember when we got that third win when they had the beer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had a friend that he said, man, y'all celebrated too soon. This is what he said to me. And ever since we had that beer, it seemed like our team started to die down just a little bit.
We got comfortable.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I had a guy tell me that. He told me that I think it was Friday when it was.
It makes sense, y'all celebrate too soon. It really do make sense.
I was like, did we celebrate too soon?
Man. Look.
So that's just a point that I hate to say that, but that's when it started happening. We started declining just a little bit after that beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now look. Technically, right now, from what I'm looking at, because I'm watching the game, we are a solid second place in the NFC South right now. We are solid second place. So, with that being said, with that happening on TV right now, and with what happened to us twice in a row, one or two things: you either gonna play like you own it, or you gonna give the season away for some draft picks. That's where we at.
Man,
we are a solid second because Brady and them just won. We are a solid second.
You know what I'm tired of though? It's like we keep regressing back into the old culture, and no matter who we get, it's like we regress back into the old culture. And the old culture is like, yes, this team does fight, but the thing is, like, there's a difference between when you get into a fight and you're windmill fighting. Just windmill fighting, trying to hold to throw a punch, and you out there just being technically sound and sticking to your game plan and knowing that you could that next punch can drop your opponent.
Right.
We're just out there windmilling right now, like two girls in the playground just fighting each other. That's what we're doing right now. We're just out there windmilling because every time the culture has always been that the Atlanta Falcons can get pumped.
Yep.
They could on both sides of the ball up front. Because you ain't got no true dogs. You ain't got no true dogs except for probably Lindstrom, and Maggiet has had his moments. He's basically playing pretty good this year.
Yep.
You ain't got no dogs up front, though. You ain't got, outside of Grady, Taekwon has his moments, but you ain't got no dogs up front. You know, you ain't got no running man with Grady. And then behind him, you have Michael Walker. Now he has been. There's that name again.
Ballerina Walker ain't he don't count.
Moon Walker.
Twinkle toes.
Now, honestly, Rashawn. Now, honestly, what I've seen, and I'm up here in New York, and what I've seen, what the Giants are doing with piss poor quarterback play. What I'm seeing, what the Jets are doing with piss poor quarterback play, we ain't got no excuse. None.
Nope.
Because those teams, I believe, are not better than us in a whole. Daniel Jones will look totally different with these weapons that we got down here. Okay? He ain't better than Marcus Mariota. I don't think so.
Magnus, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What's the one element that both of those teams are doing that we're not doing right now, or that we do 50% of the time?
Run that goddamn.
Go away. Yes. They don't go away from what works.
Yep.
They add on to what works. We don't have to scrap the run game. If the pass game ain't working, like I've been saying all season long, short passes, dink and dunk. Why? Because you eliminate downfield mistakes and you give receivers an opportunity to get the ball.
Okay. Warren, that goes to what I'm saying. What if this is like a not practice, but a performance type thing?
What you mean,
Arthur Smith is calling these plays, right? Desmond, watch this. Don't do that. Desmond, watch this. Don't do that. Oh, yeah, Desmond, do that.
Oh, man, he definitely knows what not to do.
I'm just saying. That's just me talking. That's just me talking.
Training video. Yeah. Don't do this.
Yeah. You know, think about it, man. This man been coaching. When he had Derrick Henry, what did he do? I'm going to run this ball till this man can't breathe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We run the ball. We getting 3, 4, 5 yards to carry, right?
Yeah.
Then we throw a pass in there. What the hell is that?
Right.
Why not do like you did when you ran that 14 plays straight, run plays straight?
When
and nobody can stop it.
Right.
When your team is running the ball and your linemen are feeling it, you keep killing. Right. Simple as that in football.
Right.
You
coaching it right on the damn head. He in it
right
on the damn
head.
You
kill till they throw up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping my run game. We got a team up here called Bellevue High School. They run the wing T, right? These guys run this play every play.
Every play.
You can't stop it. You can't stop
Coach hitting it right on the head, man. We seen him run it 14 straight times because it was working.
the K Styles that run to that ball, run the fucking ball. Fuck damn.
Right.
Run the fucking ball, bro.
Right.
We saw him do it before, so now all of a sudden him throwing in.
When your alignments are feeling it,
passes,
you let them keep
he
feeling
was doing it. He did it in the later part of this game, and it was working.
I'm coming back out. I don't give a damn how many people you put in the box. I'm going to run it down your neck.
Right. Right. Because the thing
if you know your quarterback can't throw the ball with consistency, run the
ball. Right.
And stop it.
And get everybody involved when you do it. Get everybody involved. Because eventually their defense is going to break.
Get tired.
They're gonna get tired.
And I hate to say ever since Cordero been, I love Cordero to death. But you have shortened Huntley's carries. Let that man eat. Let that man eat.
What happened to him was, remember, when they were running Algier and Huntley, we was pounding the ball down.
Oh, yeah.
Cordero basically, they could have used Cordero in the red zone.
I love
Cordero.
But
what they were trying to do is they were trying to finesse the defense. They were trying to finesse the defense on the run. And they started jamming him at the line of scrimmage.
But it's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But you still should be rotating your backs in the way you were when he was not here.
That's my point.
There's nothing wrong with doing that.
But have y'all
doing what you were doing?
But have you noticed when Cordero was in the backfield? Now it's your time. He's getting the ball. And what you do? Focus on Cordero. He's going to get the ball. Bam. When they had those other boys in, they was mixing in the pass a little bit better. There was no what's the one I'm looking for? You could disguise it with somebody else in the game. But when Carroll's in the backfield, he getting his carries. Yep. And they just focus on Carroll. That's why he didn't get no yards last time, because they were stopping him. So
they knew it. They got downloaded. That's what it was. They got downloaded. And now it's like, okay, well, CP's in the game. And the thing is, like, when what coach was saying is, like, when your offensive line is feeling it, those lanes open up more, because guess what?
Lord.
Because they're basically body blows. They're basically
they hype. Yeah, man. You gotta get your like they say in basketball, you get a certain person involved, get your offensive line involved in the game, you will win a lot more games.
Take that.
Look, I said this in the pre-show. I was like, what they're gonna do is, I said, because we got Cordero Patterson, they're expecting us to use him. They're going to stack the box, they're going to spy Mariota, and they're going to force us to pass the ball. I said it just like that. Go back and watch the show. I said it just like that. And damn if they didn't do it the exact same way. I said, now, if they smart, they'll stick with the run game. They'll use Huntley and Algier. I said, you use Cordero as the gadget guy. You don't use him as the main back, because they're expecting that. That would take pressure off the O-line because they're already tired. And that burns out the other team's defense. We control the line of scrimmage. I said, we control the line of scrimmage and don't get any penalties. That run game should be fine because it's raining. You don't want to try to pass because our passing game is not really working.
But my thing is, like,
all about tactics.
The thing is, like, but Mariota has to be able to be a threat in that run game too.
He has to.
So, yes, right. Yeah, you're right.
He has lanes and he's step back and try. Dude, you see me give me 5 yards. I don't give a damn how you do it. Give me 5 yards. You can get 5 yards every time you carry the ball. He's sitting right there. No, fool run.
And that's why I said,
somebody. Jesus Christ, man.
And that's why I said this game needed to be about playing to the first down. You play to the first down till you get to the red zone, and then you go for the kill. Because that way you control the clock, control the field, and you control penalties. When they start trying to throw the ball, that's when all these goofy penalties start coming up.
Yep. Like I said, man, look here. Let me ask y'all a question. Would y'all come to the prom with Riri and leave with Murder Urkel?
It depends on how much money they got.
That's what they're doing right now.
Coach, that's not a $40 situation. That's not a $40 situation.
What the murder guy? Oh, give a damn.
That's not
Murder
a
got money.
$40
Murder got a
situation.
lot of money.
Riri got that bread. Riri got that bad, man. Riri got that bad. She
She got
package, bro.
Shoot.
I'm gonna tell y'all in that game, like in that game, I'm gonna be real, man. When Darren Hall dropped that pick, I seen his eyes, man.
Okay,
When
talk about it, madness.
When Darren Hall dropped that pick, I looked in his eyes, and the one thing, if you played this game and you look at somebody in the eyes, you know, don't send them back out there again. He gonna get himself hurt. If you send them back out there, he gonna get himself hurt. Darren Hall, when he dropped that pick, he knew it. He was like, he came. He was like, look, Mariota was struggling. He had that look in his eyes as well. Okay. The offensive line had that same look in their eyes when Deontay Foreman was bludgeoning them for 3.5 to 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And they had that look in their eye. This team was defeated. But Darren Hall is one of the ones where PJ Walker literally said, here, I tweeted this. I said the Panthers are literally trying to give us this game. They want us to win.
I saw it.
It was.
And look,
said,
and another thing,
you don't want it, we'll take it. Fine, you know.
And another thing too, the way you can tell your defense is spent is they start tackling upright and stop hitting.
I can't stand that, bro. That's
Our defense.
You can
Something
tell
our
that
defense.
was
People don't
tired
tackle
when they
anymore.
were
that is
standing
the
up.
most irritating thing to me, man.
They're
Rap.
standing upright.
But
bro.
you know what, though, guys? That's from not hitting in practice. That's what that's from. They don't hit in practice. They wrap up. So that's their mindset is wrapping up. Nobody hits anymore. Nobody tackles anymore. Nobody drives. They just hit you and think you're going to fall. Nobody drives when they tackle anymore.
It's also the league with these stupid ass tackling rules.
That's exactly what it is.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That
but
too.
man, it's
But I'm like this. At this point in the season, ain't no sense of being scared to do that now. Because either way it go, we gonna get a penalty for playing right, or we gonna get a penalty for playing wrong.
Don't let it stop.
You might well go on ahead and enjoy the penalty.
Okay? Don't let it stop you. How the hell else you supposed to play?
Yeah. Because you got to look. 80% of our games, we not gonna get all our calls.
Right.
I'm not even gonna put on the ref. We look like shit. No matter what the ref did or not, we look like shit still.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that's the deciding factor. I'm just saying we seen a couple causes where it's like, yeah, okay, you're not gonna get that. You know that. So go ahead and play like they ain't gonna give you your call.
Yeah, because
You're being scared.
holding is not called for the Falcons. Not at all.
No.
The Falcons would never get another holding call.
No.
So.
No, they
so, Coach, you said it. But you said it, Coach. You said when you alluded, well, you didn't even alluded to it. You actually said it, and I'm glad that you said it. That there's a lot of teams out there that don't practice tackling.
Yeah.
Because I knew this when Isaiah Oliver went to tackle Austin Eckler, and that man got up and kept running. I was like, if this ain't the damn Falcons, I don't know what is. I don't see Baltimore doing this. I see San Francisco doing this. Like, I don't see these.
Don't take him to the ground.
But the thing is, like, what they do is like they try to throw him to the ground to try to be a tough guy.
Balance, man, balance.
Ends up getting up, bro. I don't get it, man.
Now I heard something the other day in an interview that Kirby said. He said we hit every practice.
That what they do.
We hit every practice. He said that's why Georgia defense tackles so well. You barely see Georgia guys miss tackles.
You rarely see it. And when they get hold to you, you know you're going down.
Yeah.
So tackling is a key that the NFL don't use. I mean, you see it on all teams. A lot of teams miss tackles. But our Falcons must don't even practice it. I don't know.
Apparently,
I don't even think they use the little wheels anymore. You know what I'm saying? Tackle the dummy or something.
It's that they didn't got to the point where they mentally know we ain't gonna get called. They gonna get calls on us. We gonna try to play the safest football possible. There is no safe football.
Listen, this is something about football. You could do something 3 or 4 times. You may get called for it once.
Yep.
Right.
Why not do it every play? Why not hit somebody hard every play? They're not gonna call you every play because what they're gonna do is gonna extend the game.
Yep.
So, like I just tell my kids, you hit. no matter how hard you hit them, they call it, okay, well, we can take that one. They didn't even call it 5 or 6 times.
No.
So you do your job the way you're taught to do your job. That means lay somebody's ass out, you lay them out.
Okay.
Because that makes a statement to the other side of that makes a statement to the other team. You not playing.
All right. They're trying to play like
they're gonna play pity pat.
Yeah, they're playing that pity ball.
What is that? Mary Mac, all dressed in black. Yeah, they playing that shit like that.
Yeah. And see what you telling what basically what you telling their coaching staff is, let's go ahead and dial up the most brutal plays we can because they not trying to stop us.
Right.
So we gonna give y'all what y'all asking for. Y'all want to be manhandled? We gonna manhandle.
See, but then again, guys, I'm gonna ask y'all another question. This is just something I was thinking about. Do you think our defense is outdated?
You know what? I was thinking about that the other day too.
In terms of personnel or scheme?
No, not personnel. Just the way it's designed. I see stuff that they're running on defense that I think is old. That's just me.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Coach. That's how I felt like when Derek Cutter was here. We playing
to me, it's just
ball in 2020.
It's so predictable what you're gonna do. He plays man, but he doesn't box his man. You can play man, but you can box it also. But you guys don't go to the flats. You let your man get in the flats before somebody even react to him. I can't do that because the way the football now, everything's outside. Have you noticed every time they throw the man to the outside, he's getting 10 yards?
Oh, yeah.
My outside linebacker or my safety, whoever's down in the box, should be at least going halfway out there before that man gets way out there. You still inside the box. So you got to adjust that defense, man. I'm not getting paid like Dean Pease is, but I can do some stuff that he can change up on that defense.
Right.
That I know.
But you're right, Coach.
I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, man. No, but you're right. But see, here's the thing, and I know Juan, you asked the question for the panel, and yes, it's Q&A. At that time, it's now Q&A. So get your questions in because guess what? This is a 2-part question. Blackberry, who do you think is tops in the league in running against an 8-man box?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Oh yes.
Which is stupid.
Who is in the bottom? Who is in the bottom of the league in defensive blitzing?
We are.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Oh yeah. See, what we did is like we got a guy that is a legendary coach. It's not an indictment on Dean Pease, but this is also like we thought we knew what we was getting, and we was excited, but I didn't think that we'd be playing like 5 to 7 yards off because I've seen that for 10 years. I've seen 5 to 7 yards off and cover teams and all that, man. Like I've been seeing that for 10 years. Like I thought that we were done with that. The only time that I've seen us play bump was when we put Cornell Armstrong out there and he was up in somebody's face. God bless that practice squad player, but he was up in somebody's face when they put him in there.
The only person that do it.
He said, you know what? Fuck the bull. He's the only one that did it. The only one. We don't blitz. We don't scheme right. We ain't got the right defense. I mean, we got Abdullah Anderson up front playing defensive tackle. We got rid of Anthony Rush. We just got off the scrap heap. I don't think we got the guys to run the type of defense that Dean Pease does not want to throw his guys under the bus, and God bless him, he don't want to do it. And neither does Arthur Smith, and neither does David Gone. But damn, guys, like something's got to change. Like why does Todd Bowles constantly throw his below average corners?
He blitz like a bitch.
You know,
that boy blitz like he's the king of blitzes.
Okay.
Her name
is like crazy.
Blackberry said one key word, and he's been saying it for the last 4 games. Blackberry comes on here and says, "It's too much space," and I concur with this man 100%. When we were dominating, the line of scrimmage was non-existent for teams. You could not run sideline to sideline, and you couldn't run vertical. Now, we got the Kraft macaroni and cheese Swiss cheese line where everybody can run through run around, run down, go through, get you some food, come back and get you some more.
You talking about that oven top stuff?
Yeah. That box mac and cheese.
That damn watery shit.
And our corners and our safeties are like 5 yards off when it's time for them to do it. And I looked at the game after he said it. He was like, "It's too much space." And I agree with him, because you got to think, you give a man any more than 2 yards of space, you're gonna miss him, especially if he's shifty. And Blackberry been saying it, and that's been our problem. When we were up on the line of scrimmage, when we were tight with our coverage,
that's when
we pushed teams back. That's when we was making teams get negative yards.
Man, jam. When you jamming and you down top, you
Can I comment on this real quick? Can I comment on this real quick? Because I've had a change of heart. Man. I would like to say that it's not going to matter who you put next to anybody if we do not change the scheme the way we play. Because I'm just going to compare with San Francisco. San Francisco has guys that they could sit back and play cover 3 scheme, because they got a Nick Bosa, they got an Eric Arm, they got guys like that they can sit back and play in a zone that they could instantly create pass rush by themselves. If you do not have guys like that, then you have to be able to blitz. That's what worked in Pittsburgh. That's what worked in New England. That's what worked in Baltimore. Why, DPs, when you come down here, you decide to change the scheme? Why? This team down here is built for speed. It's built for speed. They're not built for sitting back and reading the play recognition, awareness, and understanding what's happening. Dean Pease actually said, when I get a new guy in there, the first thing I'm going to do is blitz. Why not just do that, man?
You see, the thing is, man.
You do that with Troy Anderson. You do that with Rashawn Evans. I mean, you try to do that with Michael Walker, but he whips all the time. You try to do that.
The thing is, Madness,
what's up, Blackberry?
is when you blitzing, but you got the receivers got 4 to 7 yards worth of space to be able to work with.
Yep.
It's gonna be easy for that quarterback to get that ball out fast. Yep. Even with a blitz coming, you could be blitzing him from every damn angle. But if he see a guy got all that space, all he got to do is make sure he put the ball where he gonna be at.
Right.
But you can't put the ball where a receiver gonna be at if he got to fight off the line of scrimmage first, because now you done took up 1-2 seconds to where he would naturally be at. He ain't gonna be there. One of our men gonna be there, or the turf gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
But so sending that blitz, but you still got these receivers got all this room. When we finally do decide to blitz, it doesn't play a factor now. Now the blitz is null and void.
Yep.
And the only way that the blitz is going to get there is if just so happens that offense, they didn't pre-snap it, they didn't read it correctly. It pre-snap, and they got they go in the routes that take time to develop.
Mm-hmm.
That's but we know look, we're not even the damn coach. We the damn fans, and we looking at all 22 every single damn week, and we see this happening every single week. Just like Coach alluded to earlier, it's no way they don't see it.
Right.
There's no way Dean Pease does not see this.
Right.
Every team is coming in here doing the exact same thing when they want to pass the ball. We gonna get it out fast. And the reason why they want to get it out fast is because they know it's speed coming off the edge. Mm-hmm. They know Grady Jarrett is in the middle.
Yep. They know
that's why they want to get it out fast.
Yeah, they know Troy Anderson too.
And see, here's the deal. When you control the line of scrimmage, you can send spies, you can send Troy Anderson, you can send Ebiketie, and you can actually collapse that pocket and literally shut down a quarterback that especially is good at that is good at being mobile. But when you got your men off coverage and they 4-5 yards off, like I said, even the most minute shift in ability, you ain't got to be a top receiver or tight end to just shake somebody. That's all it takes. Because you got them enough. You didn't give them enough speed. You didn't give them enough distance to win. Now, if they catch the ball, you trailing them. You can't box them out.
Go ahead,
you can't affect the pass.
Okay, think about this about Dean Pease. He came from New England, Baltimore, right? What's the difference between what he had there and we have? He had Hall of Famers in 3 different levels on both of those teams.
That's true.
There we go.
Yeah.
Coach.
We don't have that.
We ain't got that.
You don't have that. You don't have that. Those thoroughbreds that can make those plays, who can play that person and put everybody in position at the same time. See what I'm saying? We don't have that. So him bringing this defense down here to Atlanta without those type of people, yeah, man, he can't do it.
Yeah. I mean,
so he has to adjust his scheme.
Yeah, and you know the thing? It's like, and I agree with you, Coach. And I know we don't have. I mean, I'm not going to count Baltimore because that was just.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't have an Ed Reed. We don't have. We don't have a Nata. We don't have a
yeah.
None of that. You know, but the thing is, like, we don't have a Vince Wilfork. We don't have a Lawrence Guy.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't have those guys either.
Teddy Bruschi.
I mean, what? You don't have a Teddy. The thing is, like, you don't have a Teddy Bruschi, but you put the green dot on Michael Walker.
Yeah, you got to change that, Mike.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to change that, Mike. Because the thing is, you see how it works when Troy Anderson and Rashad Evans are doing their thing. You see how the defense acts. And it's almost like you're trying to force something that ain't working and expecting it to work. That's insanity. You're trying to force
Dean Pease got to make the adjustment, man. And I hear what you're saying, Coach. But he's going to have to trust these guys to play a little bit more aggressive. He's going to have to. Because the way you're playing, the passive scheme, the passive approach that you're taking, we're getting killed. I don't see it hurting no kind of way for you to tell even these second unit guys and third unit guys. We gonna have to take away some. We gonna have to take this space away. We gonna have to send more blitz packages with press coverage. We gonna have to send more blitz packages with just contained coverage. It don't hurt to do something different because what you doing is getting your ass whooped.
Right.
And it's simple as that. You're getting beat up.
And it ain't
Blackberry. We may not have Hall of Famers though. You know, I'm gonna get you one. We don't have Hall of Famers. What you can create is confidence. Because when you blitz and you can get to the quarterback, all of a sudden you become. You know, I'm not gonna say you become a Ray Lewis, you become a Terrell Suggs or whatever like that. All of a sudden your pass rush moves work a little bit better. All of a sudden you're creating a little bit more pressure. All of a sudden the secondary looks a little bit better, and all of a sudden you're getting like timely stops, or you're speeding up the clock for the quarterback. It's almost disgusting. I'm sitting there looking back at how Tom Brady is having 5 to 7 seconds to throw the ball because you got guys spinning and falling on the ass. Huh?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You know, Dean is one of them guys that don't like to give up big plays. Well, here's the problem: you sacrificing little plays that's driving you down the field, that's leading to big plays by not being more aggressive.
Because if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm saying coming into a game against the Falcons, they're going to play off. So we're going to hit them where it hurt in the middle and running the ball.
Right.
Because they're playing off. Especially when you got bruising backs like Dante Foreman. You got a bruising back like Dante Foreman, who if you're playing off of him and you allow him to get head of steam, he's going to run somebody over.
Exactly.
But if you don't have somebody up in his shit at the point of attack, that's what's gonna happen. But if you have somebody there, you don't have Michael Walker's dancing with the line of scrimmage, letting offensive linemen get up to the second unit to blow his ass up. You can't let that happen, bro.
That's a new show.
But see, that's what Coach was alluding to earlier when he said that's why they got him out there. Maybe it's because they know it's gonna be opportunity out there for offenses to score. Maybe they want him to score. Maybe they want them going on long drives. I don't know. I hope not. But DP, you got two players right now that's gonna be coach killers if things continue to go the way they're going. Marcus Mariota and Michael Walker. They're going to be coach killers. And I hate to say that.
It wouldn't surprise me if Dean Pease retired.
Oh my God, we forced him in retirement. Oh my God!
Think about it. Hey. Think about this. Think about this. Hey man, I think outside the box, like I said. He probably is so damn disappointed. He's like, this ain't what the fuck I signed up to do. These sorry son of bitches. So he's like, man, I can't do this shit no more. Let me go home and stay with my wife and go golfing or something. Think about this, man. This guy's a Hall of Fame coach. And you got to put up with all these misfits that we have, like a Michael Walker. That he has, but you know what? Go ahead.
Yeah,
I know what you're going to say, but go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to cut you off, or nothing like that. So my apologies for doing that. But I want to answer, prove it, and thank you for tuning in because you're always there, man. But also want to go with what you're saying too. I think, and this is not a knock against Dean Pease because he's a legendary coach. He is. Mm-hmm. Do you think that if you get a young defensive coordinator in there, what hell do you think that he would unleash with those guys on that team? Because it's not like they're not bad pieces. I don't think they're bad pieces. I don't think they're playing the right scheme. That's what I'm saying. Because just answer your question, prove it. It said if we can't tackle, how are we going to blitz? Because you bring numbers. Because even if Michael Walker does whiff and miss in the backfield, there's somebody right behind him to make a tackle. I'm not attacking you exactly, but you're bringing numbers because not everybody, when you blitz, is going to make the tackle. The first person usually doesn't make the tackle. If the guy was to sidestep or he was to get run over, you're bringing other guys, 2 or 3 other guys behind him, and you're making a tackle. That's all I'm saying, and that's all we're saying. We're not saying blitz every damn down, but you can't be sitting there like what Blackberry said, 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, and then nickel and diming you down the league. And guess what? If the quarterback has 5 to 7 seconds to pass the ball, guess what happens? Did you not see what happened against Carolina? That was about 5 to 7 seconds, 62 yards to DJ Moore. Yep. Okay, so
for what you said,
your statement, man. Because
go ahead, Coach.
Oh God!
With a younger D coordinator in here, you see a lot more shit going on. Mm-hmm. You will. I hate to say, like I said, he's a legendary coach, but a young D coordinator will change this defense. I hate to say it because he will bring what works today to this game.
His son is on the squad. His son is part of the coaching staff.
Right,
Maybe his son could change something.
And that used to happen. Look at Shanahan. He changed his dad's. He's changed his dad's offense.
Yeah, man. You see what they're doing.
So.
Well, people got to realize too when a team knows that you can, when a team knows you're up on the line of scrimmage and you can block. I mean, you can send blitzes. That intimidates a lot of quarterbacks.
You don't know where it's coming from. That's the thing,
right?
When we do our blitzes, our guys line up. They ain't doing no movement. They're like, "I'll come to the outside." Here he is.
When you don't give them, when you give them the illusion that they don't have time to throw, they will make mistakes to get the ball out quick. Because remember, getting the ball out quick is good if you're 5 to 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. Up on the line of scrimmage, getting the ball out quick means an easy intel for the other team. Because that means you can that means you can rush him, and that means that they don't have time to finish their routes. So he would have to hold the ball in order for them to for them to finish their routes, especially if they try to go deep. So that gives you an opportunity to get a sack or a sack fumble.
That would be nice. Ooh, I would
but you see this right here, though.
I love that. You
see this question because we in the Q&A section right now, and you said if Pease retires, would you like to? Nathan Floyd got a good ass.
Great question.
Yeah,
I would love to see a 4-3.
Nice.
Please.
And hire
I'm begging
Brian
you.
Flores as defensive coordinator. Oh my God.
It's not even the coach. It's that 4-3 defense.
Yeah. I've always been a 4-3 guy. I like 4-3 better than 3-4.
We need that.
I don't need all those damn linebackers, especially Michael Walker be left out because he won't be on the fucking field in the 3-4.
I wouldn't even have Michael Walker clean. I wouldn't trust him to clean my damn toilet.
Think about it. Now. I'm just going to put them numbers out there, right? You'll have a 4-3 defense, right? You have Grady, take one. You'll have probably AO, and you can also use Arnold. All four of those guys can be on the field at the same time. Yeah. Right? Then you'll have Lorenzo playing that weak side. Mm-hmm. You'll have Evans playing in the middle, and you'll have Troy at the strong. Mm-hmm. Man, do you know what the hell that would do? You just missing Zoe. Man, Lord Jesus, help me. Let me stop.
If you ask me, that's what we need to be running 80% of the damn game.
Exactly.
That's my defense. So y'all just gave me a hard on that right there, boy. That's my D right there, boy. Man. Manscaped.
I'm gonna say this right now. Yo, Dre, I'm gonna say two things real quick. But Dre Harrison, thanks for the $5 super chat. We're not in the wrong scheme. We are missing pieces. The defense is not 100% built. Remember, we were supposed to be 2-15. We didn't have the right pieces for 10 years. Dre Harrison. We had the right pieces for 10 years. We were supposed to be a cover 3. We were supposed to get pass rush. All we did was get Takk McKinley and Vic Beasley. We hit on Grady Jarrett. We hit on Sean Weatherspoon, and that might have been it.
That might have been it. Spoon was my guy.
Spoon, yeah, man.
Spoon was my guy, man.
He had bad knees.
Spoon was the dog.
Yeah.
But check this out, though. This is why I said that I don't think we're missing pieces, because look at what happened with Arthur Smith, and he infused a sense of belief and a sense of attitude in that offensive line. No, it is not the best, but we're one of the top running teams in the league. And when he decided to run that ball 14 straight times, he inside a sense of belief in them, and they executed. That's why I'm saying, like, yes, we still about pieces away to being a great defense, but you can compensate from not having a great defense by trying to take the pressure off of them, because a lot of guys do not have a lot of pass rush moves. I like the fact that, I don't know if Epikidi said he's Dr. Pass Rush, but he's Dr. Pressure. That's what he is. He's Dr. Pressure. He ain't Dr. Pass Rush. He's Dr. Pressure.
Hey, man, the thing is, the thing you got to understand is, missing pieces is fine, but when you have pieces that are suitable, you have to play smart football. Mm-hmm. You got to play smart football. You can have all the pieces in the world. If you don't play smart football, you don't play to your strengths, if you don't play to what's working, you're going to lose all the time. And every time we have lost, we have went away from what worked. Our team only changed. Our team only changed maybe about 8 players this year. 8 players the 8 starters that was on our team this year. You got to play smart football. You got to know who you're playing, especially if you're in a division rival. You know who you're playing. You played them already. Mm-hmm. You got to play smart football. And if you go with what works, you minimize the risk for penalties. When you play out of sequence, you increase penalties, because now players have to think instead of execute. When you go with what works, it's seamless. It's like second nature.
But
Marcus Mariota is not a pocket quarterback. When he's in a pocket, he has to think.
Dre Harrison. He need to use his feet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Michael Walker is not a thinker.
Dre Harrison, rewind this back about 3 minutes and listen to what Coach said.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want just rewind this back about 3 minutes and listen to what Coach said. He gave you a 4-3 lineup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That we know is going to work if you run. Yeah. If that's your base defense, we know that lineup gonna work.
Smart football. That's smart football.
Like you said, we got the pieces. Think about all pass rush is there. We just don't have the we don't have the right scheme for our pass rush.
Let's say the coverage, right coverage scheme.
Right.
We don't have the right coverage.
We
scheme
have
for this
4-3
pass.
linebackers. That's what we have. We got speed rushers on each end. We got Malone and you got Ebichet. That could be your base pass rush. Your Mercedes Benz, I call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with Grady in the middle and whoever else. You have your Mercedes. Your third down, you got that long, that's what you put in there. Use that speed.
Yeah.
Then you want for the run, then you bring the big guys in. It's a way you can rotate that, man. We have the pieces for a 4-3. This 3-4, we don't have the linebackers for that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the game? Remember when we played the Saints week 1? Look at how that defense got at Jameson. Look at how the defense got at Jameson. Folded the edges back and collapsed the pocket.
Yeah, they cracked his ass like one of them crabs.
Yeah, they even got the Joe Burrow.
They got it
Right.
They even got the Joe Burrow.
But they got it 3 times.
But what was one of the keys? Number one, we were on the line of scrimmage. We weren't 5 to 7 yards back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Number two, that pass rush was effective because we were able to what? That's that speed that coach talked about. 5 to 7 yards, you got to understand, that's 5 to 7 yards just to get to the line of scrimmage. And then you have another maybe 5 to 6 yards, depending on how far back the quarterback does his drops, to get to him. By that time, the O-line can effectively neutralize most of your blitz.
Yep.
So if you come in directly off the line of scrimmage, they don't have that extra time nor space.
And it might have been the same coverage scheme with AJ and Haywood, but the difference is no difference in the corners, bro. That's not the problem. The problem is the space.
Right.
That's the problem. That's not a good coverage scheme for a blitz package.
But another thing about the spacing, right? All guys don't just stay there and wait on the man to come. They don't control the man. They just start retreating. If you're going to be 7 yards, let him get into your zone before you start retreating.
Yeah.
They retreat. They retreat.
Yeah.
So it's really more than 7 yards when you think about it.
Yeah, they're retreating. Yeah. That's how they get underneath them so much, because they retreat before the man gets within that 2 yard distance. I'm gonna give you 2 yards to make him move. Yeah.
Yeah, but see that retreat also. But see that retreating also is a telegraph so that they know how to, like, the receiver can make a shift.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm up on you and you shift, I can shift with you a lot better. But if I'm 2 or 3 yards away from you and you shift, I could get burned quickly. And that's even on the best corner or best safety.
Just like that.
Nah, it depends. But our problems are our DBs also. This is something I see also, especially in this cover 2 they call themselves running. You can't let your man get to you outside in the cover 2. You got to force him inside of you.
Oh, God.
Yep.
You can't let him get to you outside.
Where is your help at?
I'm not coaching, so let me stop. I'm done.
Anything on the inside?
Okay.
I mean, last time I thought.
Your safety ain't gonna get on top.
Check this out, man. Because there's a couple of games starting. If y'all want to see some,
I ain't watching no damn football day. I'm gonna watch the cartoons.
I know that's right.
You say you're going to watch cartoons?
Cartoon or some shit.
They told me they're going there watching some gun smoking some banana.
Yeah. There may be some old Army movies on today. I don't know. We're gonna watch some.
I'm with Cole, bro. I might not be watching no football today, bro. I might just be looking at my fantasy app to see who doing what. And
put that thing on red. I'm going Reds on today.
Binge watch some damn Game of Thrones or something. Some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Because we got.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we good. Yeah,
man. First question of the day, man. Do y'all think we think we resigning AJ Terrell? Like, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Why is that a question?
Yes.
Why is that a question?
Yes. 1,000 times yes.
It's
What?
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 All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all questions, but ask questions that make sense, please. Please, no questions are bad questions. But
Tay Rush.
We move it. So next game, Tay Rush. Thanks for the question, man. So next game, what y'all would like to see happen to make y'all feel better going forward?
They better play better than what the hell they did Thursday night. But if not, I'm going through the TV and I'm putting my foot in somebody's ass. I can't take that no more.
I'm jumping on the field because I'm gonna be right there.
Oh, hell no. I do not want to see nobody tackling your ass on that field. So, he's running. Down he goes. But no, man.
Chicago's coming to play us in the A, right?
Yeah.
And you know Justin Field gonna have thousands of people in there cheering for him.
You know he is.
Thousands of people. You may see some of these old Falcon fans got a damn Bears jersey and don't order my Bears jersey already. So you may see a lot of Chicago jerseys in that stadium.
Oh, you gonna see that anyway. Like it one's fan base that travel real well.
Well, I'm talking about these folks live in Atlanta. They ain't traveling. They just coming from down the street. They just come from Camp Creek.
If you're a black quarterback from Atlanta, you will have at least 1,000 people in that stands for you.
Easy.
That's what it is, man.
Easy.
Moving on. I know we're in the moment right now, but when you guys going to start talking about 2023 targets
and private
draft or free agency?
No, I'm already working on it. You may see something next week. I already got some things in mind. Yes, sir.
I get it.
Well, tune in to coaches.
Yeah, so I put something out there. I'm already working on stuff, man.
Yeah, I get it, but for me personally, you ain't gonna hear me talk shit about no damn 2023 draft until I know my team is no longer capable.
I'm just talking about people. I ain't talking about the team. I'm talking about people.
Oh yeah, I know it, but I know that's why T-Mac asking that question. But listen, I go on these other podcasts, the other teams, the Panthers and you know the Aints and all the even I ain't been on no Tampa Bays, but they do that, bro. They so quick to give up on the season, bro. I'm not giving up on this season because my team really hasn't given me a reason to. So until I have a reason to, that's when you'll hear me talk about 2023.
I'm with Blackberry.
No, mine ain't based on the Falcons. Mine's just based on who's out there, who's the hot people right now. That's all mine's about.
Yeah, I know, Coach. I'm talking about the nature of the question.
J-Rock has rented the chat.
What up, J-Rock?
No, Quay, the Flying Hawaiian just entered the chat, man. But Quay Reigns, do you think that we can go on a 4-game winning streak? Oh, boy.
Anything's possible,
guys?
Anything's possible.
Quit thinking about it. It would be nice to see that. It would be nice to see that.
But they better not play like they did Thursday. I know that damn much.
I mean, the thing is, Coach. Like it would be nice to see that, but it would be nice to even see me win Powerball. Two things can't be right though.
Motherfucker from California.
Well, I'm gonna just say like this. I'm gonna just say like this. They got a warning. We can't warn it for them.
Right.
They got a warning.
Yeah. But down south Georgia boy said, "Would y'all like to see Brian Cox come back?"
He shouldn't even got rid. They shouldn't even got rid of him in the first place.
You know what though? He won't be back for this coaching staff anyway. He won't come with this coaching staff. Like I said, but then again, you know, we're looking at the offense guys. David Grown, he's designing most of these plays, right? But Arthur Smith just doing the play call. Is that something, you know, we haven't talked about that either.
They gonna have to switch it up.
David Grown these are his plays. He's designing these plays, I'm assuming, and Arthur Smith is just calling them, but he gives him the okay to design these plays, I'm assuming. So
I mean, I would rather see Chuck Smith as our D-line coordinator, man. I'd rather see that.
They ain't ready for Chuck. They ain't ready for Chuck Smith.
I don't think Chuck said he wants to coach no more though.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to coach.
Mm-hmm. That window closed. I tell you somebody who would like to coach if he could. Terrence Mathis.
Terrence Mathis. He said, yeah.
Terrence Mathis. If he had opportunity, I bet you he'd do it.
Wide receivers coach.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they just had
Trippy. Was it Trippy Tree? Trippy Tree said, "Do you think the heavy injuries to the secondary change what Dean is trying to do at all?
Yeah.
Had like 5 injured secondary players at one point. Might see more of that when Hayward. Well, first I don't think Hayward was going to return anyway. You know, I think Hayward is done.
Right.
I think what we got, exactly what we invested in when we got Casey Hayward. He's good when he's good, but he is injury prone. And when he gets to the injury list, he stays there. Okay, so we got what we got out of Casey, man. It's
we got 5, 6 games.
Yeah, if we make the playoffs, we might see him again. But other than that, he's done for the regular season. That's.
But you know what though? I'm gonna let y'all know something. I like Armstrong. Actually, I like that kid.
Me too.
I actually like that kid. He's not good in the zone, but you want him to press. He'll press your ass out so you can't go no more.
Yeah.
He's a great pressure. When you want to blitz, you want him in the game. Because he's gonna press you till you can't breathe.
Great technique and press.
Okay, we got
he's not scared either. He's not scared.
Right. And AJ's not a good zone guy. AJ is a press corner.
That's right.
But we use him in that zone, and that's why he be getting beat sometimes too. I don't know what's going on because he's not a zone guy.
He's not a zone corner.
We have press corners on our team.
That's right.
What's called a good zone guy? Hall's a good zone guy because he can't press water.
Yeah.
So you got to give and take how you use your DBs. But yeah, man, we got pieces here, but we just got to find out how we're going to use these pieces, man, because everything's all screwed up right now. But we need to win some more games, man. I need one more game because I got money on the line. So,
yeah. Do y'all think CP84 start breaking down after this year?
Yep. This is last year.
You're gonna run him into the ground.
This is his last year. This year, I think, with the Falcons.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Rodney Hill. If you wonder why Atlanta was in Texas looking at the University of Texas players, there's somebody there.
They got a guy
somebody there
a whole lot like CP84 in his prime. What's his name? Madness
Robinson.
Yes, bro. This dude,
Robinson.
That dude looks just like, bro. Imagine if CP would have found the running back position about 5-6 years ago.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
That's him. That's that guy. That's him. That's him, bro.
Yes.
And you know what the thing is? You know what the thing is, Blackberry? The University of Texas produced a lot of pretty decent running backs coming out of it. You know, it's a decent. You know,
they have.
Now look who the head coach is there too. He runs almost the same. The same scheme.
Yep.
They got Sharp there.
Oh. But
hey, Mag.
Yeah, who we should have kept on the team, but they got rid of his ass. Stupid.
Mag. I got
Gross Pepper ain't answering that question. Funny, bro.
Yeah, you stupid.
Hey,
Kick the ball.
Go ahead. Hey, Mag. God, man, I gotta head out. Gotta take care of some business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all handle it, man. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all as always. Like I said, ain't no football this Sunday, but you know, we got a lot to take care of. I'm gonna be out. Y'all be good. You can catch me on, you know, IG and TikTok, Elegance Wellness Massage, and on Twitter you can catch me at the Falcons Therapist, man. Y'all be easy.
Peace and not breathing, man.
All right,
later, man.
Peace, man.
All right.
Coach. Go ahead, Coach. You next, man.
Oh yeah. You can find me on Twitter and IG at Coach Unchained. You can subscribe to my channel at Coach Unchained on YouTube. So head on over there, man. Hit that subscribe button. Get me to whatever number, man. I don't know what the hell I'm at right now. But anyway, get over there, subscribe, man. So, but yeah, it's been a great show. Went 2 hours, so there's no game for me to watch today. There's no game for me to do today. So whatever y'all do today, do it for yourself. All right.
Coach, go ahead and watch your good old episode of Gunsmoke, man.
help yourselves.
Yeah, help yourself. I may have a drink.
Go ahead. What you got for us, man?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? We appreciate everybody coming out. Y'all could have did anything else, but y'all came to get some therapy with us. Y'all can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook, Mr. Jackson19868 at gmail.com. Hey, I'm here. Whenever y'all need somebody to talk to, hit me up.
Call me. Blackberry.
Home team. Home team.
Home team.
Home team, don't y'all be discouraged. We done dropped two very, very aggravating games, man. But I'm gonna give y'all some words of wisdom before after I tell you to go right now and subscribe to my YouTube right now. That's Blackberry, no C, just a K. Blackberry Lyrics on YouTube. Same thing on Twitter. Blackberry Lyrics. That's Blackberry, no C, just a K. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all make it do what it do. Go subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, because we always got some good content for you here every single week on AFN and on the Blackberry Lyrics Network, baby. Now, let me give y'all some words of wisdom real quick. If you go home after a long work day, and the only thing you done had on your mind that whole trip home, you got some good ass leftovers left in the refrigerator. Not some good fresh home good cooking. Not something that's being cooked currently, but some leftovers. You got some real good leftovers in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't wait to get home, bust that thing open in the oven or the microwave. I put mine in the oven, but if you put yours in the microwave, whatever. Bust that thing, go put you something on TV to watch, have you a nice tall glass of wine or beer or soda, whatever it is you drink with your meal. That's all you got on your mind. But when you get home and you get in the door and you open up that refrigerator and it ain't there.
Oh my Lord.
Boy,
and the first thing come to mind is one of these damn kids that ate my damn food.
I had that problem a lot.
I want you to think about that feeling that you get when that happens. I want you to think about that every time you watch these Atlanta Falcons. Because every time I watch Michael Walker ass out there on that damn field, that's the damn feeling I get in my damn stomach. Or empty, just gaping feeling in my damn stomach. Why in the hell did I turn on the TV today and see Michael Walker on the damn field? Why in the hell did I have to turn on the TV today?
That's what I'm talking about, Blackberry. That's what I'm talking about.
We can point out every last damn issue this damn team got. We can point out every damn issue they got. But I'm telling y'all, Coach
One stands out. One stands out. You're right.
One stands out. Coach asked this question after that Thursday night game when we was on live on the post game. He said, "What's the first thing y'all think we need to do?" And I said, "I don't give a damn what you do, second, third, fourth, or fifth. The first thing your ass better do is to sit that sorry some bitch down. Don't let his ass back on the damn field."
Yes.
He's a linebacker that don't like contact. Sit his punk ass down. I don't even want him on special teams.
Hell no.
I don't even want to see his ass warming up,
man.
Oh my Lord. Damn. Michael Walker, warm up. Don't get in Blackberry's face. You may get shot.
Sit that punk ass nigga down. Now y'all know what time it is. Y'all make it do what
he gonna get it from me too. He gonna get it from me too.
Oh my
Always God. Represent for the home team, baby. Look. Always.
Wow.
Yo, Night Rider.
Let me bring a little happiness back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Cat, Snake, Chicken, Duck, Nicole, Ray, Timberland, Magoo, Genuine, Mr. Elliott. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us, man. And we appreciate y'all. Y'all can follow me on Twitter and IG at NightRider229. That's all Y's, no I's. Remember that, all Y's, no I's. Y'all catch me on Snapchat at NightRiderFDU, man. And on that note, I'm finna throw it back to my tribal chief, man.
Oh man, Mike came in.
Hold on. Yo, Night Rider, cut the music, man. Cut the music.
I just need to make a PSA before we got off the show on a serious tip. And this kind of explain where the channel has been and in this whole situation. I need everybody who's a content creator, everybody that has, pretty much everybody that has a Google account. This is something that can happen and is happening to everyone. So I truly suggest that everybody, that if you have a Google account, make sure that all of you guys have the authenticator. Google Authenticator, right, is no longer enough to save yourself from these hackers. That right there. Set up the Google Authenticator. Make sure that you have it on your phone. I know it's a hassle to go through all this security issues, but these guys can now get through two-factor. So even if you deny it, they can get through your email and take all of your personal information. This happened to me. The thing with Google, they are tracking this. So this is a situation, you can get your information, but what I want everybody to do is, like I said, make sure that you go through even it's 4 processes. I think it's like 4 or 5 processes with your Google, your Gmail, and maybe you guys have Yahoo, but make sure each email has an authenticator activated. Please do this. You will save your own. You can save your life. These people can get your money. These people can steal everything. Everything in this world right now is going online. You can't piss on a fucking show without Google knowing about this shit now. Yahoo, this is serious. If it happened to me, a guy that is into coding, and thank God that I know how to build websites, and this is something that I'm trained to do. If it happened to me, it can happen to you guys. It will happen to you guys. So make sure that you guys, all right, go through every security protocol. All right. And if you guys have any issues, you can hit me up and I'll kind of help you guys on where to go. But this is serious, man. They took the entire channel. Like I said, luckily that I knew the process and I know where to go. But it's a serious issue. I don't want anybody wake up and then you got all your money from your bank, your personal information, and people putting all this stuff online, man. And make sure you just protect yourself, man. Because, like I said, man, this is something that I've been doing for over 10 years, and like it felt like I was just robbed, man. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I was robbed, and I love this platform. I love Mad Mike Sports. I love my Falcons fans, man. And like that's all I kept thinking about is getting right back on it and doing what I do. But I have to stress this. I cannot say this enough. Please go through all the security protocols. It is a hassle,
but it will save you. So that's all I got to say about that, man. Remain talking shit like we always gonna do, but protect yourself, man.
Yeah, right.
There it is, man. That's the only way that you be able to end the show. Because normally I would end the show on a light note or something like that. But go out there, protect yourself, get the Google Authenticator, get NordVPN, stuff like that. You get Virgin Protection Network and all that. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. See y'all next week. Don't wear no Justin Fields jersey, man. We out there looking for you. Michael Walker, you've been put
hell
on
no.
Because for you, this is coming from another Terry Farn. No, she's not here today, but I'm feeling that for her. Because you, Michael Walker, is game over.
Oh.